that matters now is the one taking place this weekend, and Bucs head coach Bruce Arians knows they can't take this Washington team lightly.
We don't see them as a 7-9 team. We see them as a 4-1 team, because every time Alex Smith has played, they went 4-1 and had a +3 turnover margin. So it's a different team when Alex is playing, and we know that we're playing that 4-1 team, not that 7-9 team.
All right, Coach Mangini's back with us now. Coach, are you buying that Alex Smith could lead Washington to an upset win over the Bucs?
Yeah, this is a hard one for me because I love both quarterbacks. I got to spend a day with Alex Smith and his wife at the Indianapolis 500. My son Luke. Talk about a smart, good dude, great story. Has been successful wherever he's been, and he loved cheering for him. And then Tom Brady, obviously I have as Nick will attest, a soft spot for him as well. Yeah. But I'd say that Bruce Arians is right, that they have a real chance with Alex Smith. And it's because he will make good decisions with the football, and he'll put them in a position to have long, sustained drives, which will keep Brady and that offense off the field. And he'll give that young defensive line and that young defense a chance to go and affect the game. And I see this being close into the fourth quarter, and then at that point it's anyone's game. So yeah, they absolutely have a chance because of Alex Smith. Now I'm not saying he's going to light it up offensively, but I think the fact that he can control the ball through shorter passes gives him a real chance.
Oh, Coach, you're speaking my language here. And one of the benefits to making a prediction 7 weeks before the game could even happen, as I did with Washington over Tampa, is it gives you time to compile quite the dossier of information. And I told you, Kevin Wildes, that I was every day going to debut a new piece of evidence as to why Washington's going to win this game. Yesterday, we discussed the fact that Tom Brady and nighttime don't get along. Today, let's see what page we're at in the dossier. Oh, Tom Brady on the road in the postseason. Let's take a look. Tom Brady at home. The GOAT on the road. Not so great. You might say, oh, Nick, that's unfair. Okay, you know what? Let's remove the early part of his career. Let's just remove all the games he played when Coach Mangini was coordinating up that defense, winning them Super Bowls. Oh, it gets worse? The last 15 years are worse? Oh, 2-4. 71 rating. More interceptions than touchdowns at home. Safe confines of Gillette. Maybe screwing with the other team's signals and a little, this and that, and maybe the sound went out. I'm just saying, it's just allegations have been made. Kevin Wildes, where's this football game being played? Because I think this football game is being played on the road, where Tom Brady has fewer career road playoff victories than Eli Manning. So I'm just saying, it's maybe possibly another reason Washington is going to win this football game, buddy.
What's your issue, Wildes? What say you?
Oh, what's my issue? Learned a lot today. Learned a lot today from Nick Wright, and America did too. Tom Brady, not good in the playoffs, Brandon. Who would have thunk it? You'll get those 6 rings at the Canton Hall of Fame gift shop. Get your own little ring and pose for it. No. Give me. I like the time of day one.
He's great
I do not like that one.
Pretty good in neutral site.
Well, here's the thing about home field advantage. It was a great little stat on I don't know if it was I don't know where it was, on Reddit maybe.
Fakenews.com.
This was the first year. This was the first year away teams won one more game than home teams. There was no home field advantage this year at all. 0. Yep. So you can take your home field advantage quotes and throw it in the garbage. I do like the nighttime stuff, though. The nighttime dossier stuff, I am a little bit nervous, Brandon. I still think Tom Brady pulls this out. I don't think Alex Smith has enough firepower.
Yeah, I mean, look, that front seven, that defense, they can get it done. They have the ability to create explosive plays in a run game. So yeah, I mean, they can't upset this team. But I'm concerned, Coach, because when your head coach comes out and say, I'm considering rotating quarterbacks in a playoff game,
that's a good
then
take.
you got to think that something's really going on, and it may be more than they're telling us with Alex Smith's calf, right? Because Alex Smith gives you the best opportunity to win, and if he's not in there, then do you really have a chance? And I said this before. I just think Tom Brady's on a mission, Coach. I don't see them letting this one go.
Yeah. So quickly, in terms of the home field advantage, unless they're playing this game at Gillette, I don't think those stats matter. Every game's been an away game for Tom Brady this year. He's had to get used to that. In terms of rotating quarterbacks, Brandon, I'd say that if that gives him the best chance to win, if it creates a little bit of change in tempo or anything that can create some confusion defensively, then I'm all for it. I don't think Alex Smith is completely healthy, so it may be also a function of them feeling like they may have to make a change at some point during the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep in mind, Nick, you predicted this. This was Nick's call weeks ago.
Last page of the dossier tomorrow. This one, you see all this?
The dossier.
last page tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Let's talk some Trevor Lawrence. Is he ready to make an instant impact, and will it be in Jacksonville?